Namo Buddhaya. Once upon a time, there was a high-class rich man who, as he grew older, realized that the suffering of old age was the same for both the rich and the poor. In a bold move, he gave up all his wealth, status, and position, choosing to live as a poor monk in the forest. Through dedicated meditation and the cultivation of his mind, he freed himself from unwholesome thoughts and found contentment and happiness. His peaceful and friendly nature attracted 500 followers who joined him in his journey. Among the serious-faced monks, there was one who always wore a smile radiating inner happiness. Even when faced with challenges, his smile remained unwavering. People often asked him about his happiness, but he would chuckle and say they wouldn't believe him. The old monk, recognizing the source of his constant joy, appointed him as his number one assistant. One year, they visited the city and were granted permission by the king to reside in his pleasure garden. The king, burdened with responsibilities and worries, approached the old monk, urging him to remain in the city for his own well-being. The chief monk pondered this and asked his assistant to take on the leadership role while he stayed behind. As the assistant continued his meditation practice, he discovered even greater wisdom and peace, which made him happier than ever before. Overwhelmed by his gratitude and longing to share happiness, he returned to the city to visit his old master. Sitting at his feet, he expressed his joy repeatedly, obvious to the presence of the king, who felt disrespected. The king voiced his frustration to the senior monk, assuming the assistant's happiness was the result of laziness or overindulgence. The senior monk, patiently explaining, revealed the assistant's past as a wealthy king who had forsaken his previous happiness, dependent on external circumstances for a life of inner peace. Surrounded by armed guards, he lived in constant fear and worry, unlike his present state of tranquility in the forest. His wisdom had become his protection. Upon hearing this story, the king grasped the profound truth within it. The burdens of his own rulership paled in comparison to the monk's inner peace. He realized that the true happiness couldn't be found in material possession or power. Filled with gratitude, he paid his respect and returned to his palace, forever changed by the wisdom he had encountered. The assistant monk, embracing his role as a beacon of happiness, continued his practice in the forest, radiating joy to all he encountered. The senior monk peacefully passed away, having fulfilled his purpose. The story reminds us that true happiness lies within, attainable through inner peace and gratitude, not in external possessions or power. Namo Buddhaya.